How goes it, everybody? Spike Daddy here, and we are in Alpha18, build 139, 7 Days to Die. I don't know how long this series is going to go. I don't know how long I am going to have the whatchamacallit to play this game. I'm still kind of burnt out on it, I'm not going to lie. It kind of dropped relatively quick, and of course, if you want to be fucking relevant at all, you have to throw a freaking episode out as soon as possible. And since I don't stream anymore, I really don't stream anymore. I mean, I should stream, but whatever. Oh, hi. Hello, Mr. Deer. Well, you can hang around over there if you could, please. I want to eat your bits. Since I didn't get a streamer key or whatever like that, I don't really care about that part, to be fully honest. About the whole streamer key thing. I don't stream anyways. I played Alpha18 a little bit earlier today with Ghost. We hung out for a little bit and checked it all out. And to be fully honest, they just love making this game harder and harder and harder to play in the beginning of the game. Like, I'm really hoping that with the addition of the blow-up zombie dude, the demo zombie, it makes the game more challenging towards the end game. Because if not, then they're just punishing early players. Because, for one, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, the vultures, right now, I'm hoping it's fixed. I'm hoping they're going to fix it, but the vultures, you can't hit them because they zip around literally at the speed that they would normally chase you when you're on a motorcycle. And they also hit, like, insanely fast. Like, even faster than what they used to hit back in Alpha 17. So, hooray for them breaking, yet again, the same damn thing that they broke in 17. The other thing as well, we do have lockpicks, which are pretty cool. I think that's a really cool add-on to it. However, I did see the, I did see that the way that they work, watching a couple people play. And you got to go through about 30 of these damn things if you want to open up a safe. So, it still takes the same amount of goddamn time to open up something. Now, granted, that's going to be resolved with, going into skill points and stuff like that. I understand that, but it's just like, it's one of those things where I think if they want to do lockpicks, instead of giving it, like a X amount of chance for the lockpick to break while you're doing something, I know that makes it faster, but why not do it the old school way? Like, what is it? That's not a regular stone, is it? No, it can't be a regular stone. I gotta find something to beat it with. But why not do it in like a bring up thing like Skyrim or something like that, where it pops up and you have to like jiggle it around or, do something like that. There's multiple games out there that have different ways to do that sort of stuff. I'm just going to take that and just throw you down, pick you back up, put you back inside my pocket. We can scrap that because it says basically yada, yada, yada. We took all your shit. They basically give us an explanation of why we start off with nothing but garbage on us, basically. As opposed to, us doing the whole, 28 days later kind of explanation. I need wood. So, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to play this game. Or if I'm going to drop another series on it, if I'm going to do that stuff. I still have to go through and edit XMLs, because I can tell you this right now, just playing within the first 20-30 minutes or so, after waiting legitimately an hour for a full random world map to respawn, or to literally start up on my servers, which is, in my opinion, a bit... It's a bit much. A regular random gen map back in Alpha 17, dude. It literally took me like 10 minutes to generate like almost a 16K map, and now it takes an hour. Something tells me that either they have got so much high detail and so much math and crap involved in the creation of these worlds, which by the way, they do look relatively nice. I like that they're not like crazy. Like, if you wanted to scale any part of that mountain, you could. I do like that concept. I applaud them for that. However, if it's going to take me an hour to generate a big ass map in that, I mean, what happens if you're, if you're playing like a couple folks that I know of, Old Guy Gaming and whatnot like that, they play Dead is Dead, where they do, up to day 7, and they wait for, if everybody dies, whenever you die, you're a zombie player, quote unquote, and you go about your business trying to kill the players. Well, when it's all said and done and they're going to do another mission, because sometimes they'll last, Sometimes they last all the way to day 7 when the actual Horde Night comes around, you know? And then there's other times where, you know, within the first, like, 2 hours of playing, everybody's dead, and they gotta start over. Well, whenever they do that, they start up a new map. That way it's not the same world, you know? So you're telling me now that every single time that they go to do that, they're gonna have to wait an hour to generate in between? It's kind of bullshit, if you ask me. Like, that's something that needs to be fixed on the Fun Pimps part, is how fast that generates. Not only that, but the servers that I'm running have some pretty nice processors in them. You know, 6-core, 12-thread, dual of those, so 12 cores, 24-thread. Ooh, my iron. Okay, cool. And my servers were pegging out at around 80 to 90% server utilization for CPU generating those maps. So, and that took an hour. I can't imagine what like a 16K thing is going to take. So, anyways, outside of all of that, everything's to be working pretty good. I'm not sure how I feel about these high-def icons. They honestly look more like animated, or like anime. Like, oh, yay, wood. I mean, I guess that does look like actual wood planks instead of just like wood, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I like some of the icons. Like the bedroll, I don't think it's changed. It doesn't look like it's changed at all. Cache hasn't really changed, maybe a little bit higher definition. That sort of stuff is okay, but it's like, I don't know, just some things in that. I guess I just like the older look to it all. Instead of damn wolf. So, there's a bunch of things that they added to the game, guys, that is pretty cool. I just want to see if I'm going to get killed by a wolf. Nope. Yay! Okay, so aside from the lockpicks, which, once again, I haven't tried it myself. Maybe the streamer that I was watching and that just had really piss poor luck and was breaking every single freaking lockpick and taking all the time in the world. Or that's how it's going to be, and I'm still going to beat open a thing with a pickaxe because it'll be faster. They did change some of the things like scrap polymer. I like how it looks like 701 instead of 401. Or 409. 409 body cleaner, ketchup bottle, other miscellaneous stuff like that. The casino tokens definitely look really nice now. I like it. I like the look of them. Some things in here, they definitely updated the textures, which is nice. I do like it. Of course, some of the textures, of course, look the same. Or look similar enough to where you really can't tell too much of a difference. Other than that, it looks pretty nice. It's not too shabby. I will say that there's a couple things that are pet peeves right now, and that's one of them is the rage mechanic. The rage mechanic, guys, is that any zombie, regardless if you have it set for it to only walk during the day and then run at nighttime, there's a chance that a zombie, after hitting it or after just walking around it, not after hitting it, just walking around it and it being aggro to you, that every once in a while that zombie's going to go, whoa, and go ape shit crazy and then start to run at you for X amount of duration. Which means, if you want to have a nice chill playthrough, if you're a new player, somebody who just, just seen X streamer in that, play the game, and like, oh, that looks like a fun game. Oh, it's, it's cheap. It's still a good price on Steam. I'm going to buy it and play it. It doesn't look like it's that hard of a game, or it doesn't look like, it's that, it looks like fun. They're going to get the game, and they're not going to know what I know. They're not going to know what us as people who have played this game since, Alpha-5, they're not going to know what we know. They're not going to know all the game mechanics. They're not going to know that they really need to focus on getting, a base done. They're not going to know all of that stuff. And they're sure as shit ain't going to know how the hell to melee properly in the game, because they're most likely going to come across their first freaking zombie and only have 2 arrows. 2 arrows don't kill a zombie right off the bat, therefore he's going to have to try to melee it. And he's going to die miraculously multiple times because of the rage mechanic. So I don't know what direction the Fun Pimps are going here. Like, do they want to bring in new players? A new crowd? Do they want to bring in new people and appeal to their interests in the early game in that, and then make it god tier hard as shit at the end game, which in my opinion is what they should do. Wink, wink, hint, hint. That's why I enjoy my XMLs, because it helps out in the beginning. It makes everything nice in the beginning, and that's why I normally play on Insanity mode, is to make it harder the longer the game progresses. That's how any game should be. Not just, oh, it's insanely hard in the beginning, but then it gets easy at the end. No, that's the opposite. Like, legit. Wait, what? Oh, nitrate powder. Great. Now it's a bottle shape. I don't need rotting flesh. Go away. I don't need lead right now either. I could scrap the iron pipe and grab that, I suppose. Grab some iron out of it. Oh, here's a friend right here. Well, we have absolutely crap. Let's craft you, craft you. I notice we have to craft everything now. Just a couple miscellaneous things. Which is okay. I mean, I'm alright with that. Where are you? Where are you? But there are, of course, some good things that are in here. Like, there's, I'm trying to think of some of the bonus things that are in here and that, like, I don't know. I really haven't found too much of the bonus. I haven't really gone too much of the patch notes either. Like, I'm going off of what I remember them saying and what them doing. So, oop. What do we got next? Club. Okay, make a club. You know, just because I'm probably going to die sometime soon, I'm just going to throw that down just for the crap, the shits, and zy-giggles. Let's see here. Do I already have feathers? I do have feathers. Ooh. Give me 9 of those. One thing I'm going to say right now is they need to stop doing this with their goddamn recipes. Recipes. A bone knife used to cost 1 bone because 1 bone equals 1 knife, right? Like, volume. Fun pimps. 1 bone in my hand. If I just crack it in half and then shave the end, that turns it into a knife. That's 1 bone. I don't need 5 fucking bones to make a knife. What am I doing? Duct tape them together? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't think they understand volume. They don't understand, in my opinion, how the real world works. Like, I would hate to see these guys in a realistic survival situation because they're going to think that they're going to need, like, 300 pieces of fucking meat in order to make one wonderful thing, and evidently the freaking hitboxes are completely fucked again. Or it's just the arrow drop that fucking bad. Dear, I'm just going to run up to you and shoot you in the face. Yep. Holy crap, I hit him, guys. It's a miracle. Yep, good luck getting that deer because he's gone now. Because you can't one-shot him. Maybe if I just sit still, I'll get lucky and he'll come running up to me and I can smack him. Come on. Any minute. Nope. No? Okay. Can I at least get some of my arrows back? Because I have a feeling that I'm not going to get you. And I just wasted all of my feathers that I found trying to shoot this goddamn deer. Oh, you stopped running around? So does that mean can I pelt you like right? Yeah! No. What the? Okay, so my right click, either my mouse key is borking up or the right click likes to bork too. More feathers? Yeah, give me more arrows. Thank you. Where are you? I want the meats. Yeah. Oh, I got him again. Come on, bleed out and die. Do something. You're shaking your ass at me. You are not a nice deer. You've got a couple arrows sticking out of your keister there. Might as well grab a couple of those. Ooh, we got a little building over there. Come on. Stay still. Oh, you jumpy little bastard. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a second. Right now. There, we got him. Fucking finally. Yeah. Sorry. just the face. And of course I can't make a bone shiv yet because I have to get 1 more bone. I just took his fucking arm off. That's new. So we'll play with what the fun pimp says, I guess. We'll make our damn bone knife. And of course, recipes for this. Charred meat. A single shriveled up piece of charred meat takes 5, which that'll be changed in my XMLs as well, because fuck if I'm doing that. Now, granted, you do get a lot of bones. So, gather rates right now, as far as I'm concerned, are a little better. However, as far as I'm also concerned, gather rates wouldn't be that big of an issue if they would just realize that one bone equals one bone shiv. One piece of meat equals one piece of meat. I mean, unless you're that bad at cooking, I mean, maybe. I know there's some people out there who burn water, but let's be real. So, there is also the addition of the Demolition Zombie, the Demo Zombie. The one who legitimately runs around with bombs strapped to it. They are legitimately suicide kamikaze style zombie bombers. When they get close enough, they go and they pop and they blow up. And they do an assload of damage to anything that is not reinforced concrete. Now, there's one thing that you could do, is you can hit their little special green button on their chest, kind of like, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the putties. The little, what ones were it? They were the second generation putties made by Zed, if I'm not mistaken. If my childhood memory serves me correctly. You'd hit the little buttons on their chest and they would just, like, completely, like, decompose. But in this case right here, you hit the wonderful freaking, the little bomb thing, and then after a couple seconds, they just go pop, and they blow up themselves. Now, I don't know about you, but in my humble opinion, if it still blows up, right? If it still blows up, it still does the damage. So why would you want to shoot it and make it blow up unless you can, like, see it? So, say my base is right here. Unless I can see that little num-num sitting way the hell over there and hit that little dot right there with a sniper rifle and then make him blow up by the time he runs right here. Because, by the way, they still run towards you like cops do. And they blow up. It's not an instantaneous, you hit the button, they blow up instantaneous. You hit the button and it triggers the detonation, which happens 2 or 3 seconds later. 2 or 3 seconds when a zombie's running is literally from, like, there to here, where the base is at. So, what the fuck, fun pimps? I don't know. Make it to where it happens instantaneously. Make it to where it triggers, like if you shot like a pipe bomb or something. Give us some kind of a friggin' break when it comes to that sort of stuff. But that's for another day, in my opinion. Elevator seats. I don't want those. Go away. Also, skills. A lot of stuff changed. Okay, Javelin Master. You can get sharp sticks, spear thrower, spearman, lanceman, javelin master. You're now a javelin master. If this wasn't the apocalypse, you could be in the Olympics. You can craft great quality spears. They do 50% more damage and have 50% more range. Cool. Here's your lock-picking one. Safe cracker. We're picks 50% faster and have a 25% lower chance of breaking, yada, yada, yada. So on and so forth. So, there's a bunch of different perks, which is awesome. I like it. I like that they kind of split them up. General, combat, construction. You got same thing for each one. It looks like each one of those tiers. Combat, survival, recovery, a bunch of other things. So I like that they overhauled the perk system. And the other thing that I absolutely adore them for doing is they brought back schematics. Not just mod schematics, but the good old-fashioned, you're out and about and you finally find a schematic for making that goddamn shotgun, and now you can make that goddamn shotgun. I don't know if that's how it actually is or how it plays, but that's the way that I see it. Not only that, I think there's an issue with bows reloading when you de-equip them. Sorry, just a little bit of ADD, just me thinking and remembering. What is that? Is that a rabbit? No, it's a rabbit. Okay. So one other thing that I've noticed that the Fun Pimps also did mention, I guess, is that they were going to cut back on the amount of zombies that you find out in the wild, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because I played a lot of the time during the alphas when, out in the wild, you'd run across, 1 or 2 or 3 of them or so within a vicinity. So for example, like in this vicinity right about here, like right over in this area right here, you'd find about 2 or 3 zombies, which was kind of nice for, keeping you on your toes. Right now, as far as I can see, nothing. Now, granted, it's still relatively early in the day, so it may not actually be spawning them yet. But, what is this? Lead, right? Yeah, that's lead, okay. Don't care about lead right now. Lead can shove off. The seeds can shove off. Don't need those. Chrysanthemum can go away. Cotton, let's go ahead and let's turn you guys into that. Oh, here's a question. Am I going to need... Aha, you can make regular bandages. Oh, that is so beautiful. Give me those. So, I don't know what subject I was just talking about. Oh, the density of zombies. So, out in the wild, there's not going to be as many zombies as there used to be, which is okay. That's going to actually make travel relatively nice. However, that just means, in my opinion, that there might be more friends of the animal nature, which, as we know... Ooh, hi. A friend. Okay, I'm going to walk over this way. At least you can hear him. I mean, you can hear her, of course, because she's making a fuckload of noise. You can hear her footsteps. There's another zombie up top there, isn't there? Yep. So I don't know if she's gonna rage at me or not. I don't. Oh shit! I don't have a lot of arrows. Can I get some arrows? Yeah, there we go. So as you see, we have ourselves a wonderful, friendly zombie. Oh my god. There you go. There's one. So I've got it set right now to where zombies walk during the day. So let's see if she runs. Yep, there she goes. You see a little bit of a hop sprint that she just did right there. Now that may not look like much, and that's actually a pretty lax sprint, if I actually do say so myself. The one that I fucking dealt with, I shouldn't say the one. The like 3 or 4 that I dealt with in that prior, while I was hanging out with Ghost, legit would start from about where that piece of paper right there is, and they would legit sprint clear over to me right here. So it was like, no, that's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be, you know, running during the nighttime, not during the day. So I don't know how I feel about that. Part of me is going to enjoy it as far as, well, to be honest, when I decided to do a Fear the Butta setting, I'm probably going to make it to where they actually walk during the daytime. Because with that wonderful rage mechanic, and if I set them to nightmare sprint speed, because I think their rage sprint speed is determined by whatever they're set to at night, which means I'm going to have zombies that are legit going to go from just chill walking to nightmare speed within, like, a blink of an eye. Which is going to throw me off my game hilariously. So, I think that's what we might end up doing. Now, of course, they changed a couple things here. You can actually, how is it, R? Yeah, R. So you can go into shape, and you can change your shape to different buildings, which I like it. I like it, but I don't know how I like it yet. So, that's just me. Of course, you got your standard rotations and all that stuff, too. Also, I gotta repair this. Hold on. 3 hits. Upgrades it. I like it. Oh, yeah. Campfire's next. Let's make the campfire. Bam. Let's put it on top of you. And the trader is how far away? Oh shit, it was just up the road. Son of a gun. Ain't that a thing? Oh, cats are playing around. Ooh, stone. I like it, the stone. So, I guess the other thing that we can make real quick is one of these guys, which is new. It's a spear. The stone spear. Come on, make it. Thank you. Let's put you over there. So I think the stone spear is a great addition. However, I'm gonna probably get a little slack for this. I think, in my honest opinion, you shouldn't be able to throw the spear. I know it's a spear. I know spears are essentially made to be thrown. That's correct. However, one of the number one things that you're taught in any kind of survival or any kind of situation where there is a kind of life and death matter at hand, right? You don't throw your only fucking weapon. You don't throw your spear. You don't throw it. You use it as a melee weapon. Use it to keep distance between you and the bad guy. Why in the hell would you want to hawk a spear that you spent, which looks to me, a lot of time to make? Because for one, flint napping something like that, getting this proper stick, I don't know where the fuck I got the rope from, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, the range now, is fucking shit. Melee is absolute garbage compared to what it used to be in Alpha 17. Oh, see that little bit of sprint that he just did? Yeah, F you, dude. There you go. Stick you in the face. Stick you in the face. Stick you in the face. You would think that a spear would do more damage than a club. And honestly, I feel like it doesn't do... Yeah, the club does more damage, which I guess kind of makes more sense because it is a bludgeoning weapon and you do want to destroy the brain and you get on the little nitty-gritty details later on, I suppose. But, yeah, I feel like the stone spear is made not to be good in the beginning, otherwise it would be too easy. Ha ha ha, there's no such thing as too easy in my opinion on this game, as far as the beginning part goes. I mean, I can make it too easy. I can make it to where you kill one zombie and get 20 levels. I could do that if I wanted to, but I'm not. So, well, I guess we'll continue on with this right here. I do want to try to get some building done, but of course, I don't have my XMLs yet. So, still gathering and still utilizing resources is still going to be a real pain in the rear. They've also added, much to my demise, a bunch of other random shit to the game. We all knew it was coming. They seen how popular some of the mods are, like Ravenhurst and, you know, War of the Walkers and whatever have you, whatever your favorite mod is. Me personally, I don't play those mods because, in my opinion, they add way too much shit to the game, and it shouldn't be added, in my opinion. I like the default stuff of the game. I do. I like the base game. I will always enjoy the base game, at least until they decide that they're going to turn it into a mod in itself. So they just keep adding a bunch of shit. Now, to compensate for that, they did give us a full row before we get encumbered, which is kind of nice of them. I do appreciate that. I like the concept of the encumbrance, but I don't like the concept of the encumbrance. And the reason being is because I feel like that it should be determined not via levels, but like every other game that has item slots, a backpack. Okay? I feel like that should be a thing. And don't just give us like this little X amount of room right here, you know? If you're gonna do something like that, make it to where we start off with like, you know, like just a small little slot right there. But you get a backpack, or you get like a fanny pack and you add on like a little bit. Then you get like a military backpack, and it actually unlocks the entire thing, including another row. Like, make it towards expandable, make it towards like a tab, like you see I do this, boom, boom, boom. You know, something like this right here. Or where is it? Like, like this, boom, boom. How it goes like this and goes to the next page. Do the same thing with inventory. But when you get a backpack, it just increases your inventory completely. Make it to where it's nice like that, to where you could do nomad sort of style gameplay, to where you don't have a base, where you don't throw a bunch of shit, you know, in the chest somewhere, and for you never to go back and get it again because you just ran 4 kilometers that direction, you know, to go loot someplace, and now you're looting that place, and you're like, oh, hey, you know what, I had all my wonderful stuff over in that other direction, but it's 4 kilometers over there, which is a full day's walk. I'm not going to run over there. Whereas if you just had a backpack, you could just swap through it. I'm sure we could probably get a mod like that for it. I might actually look into one and incorporate it. Bookcase, what do you got? Hey, look at that. The other thing I was actually just going to talk about is the junk turret schematic. Well, the junk turret in general. So, you read the schematic, it's going to teach you how to craft the item. This is what I'm happy about. I'm happy that they brought back schematics to learn to unlock certain things. I love that about this game. That was one of my favorite things about the game, because that's realistic as shit. You don't know how to do anything, and you're in an apocalyptic scenario, you go to the library, or you go to some place that has a manual on said thing you want to do. You want to learn how to take out, you know, do an oil change. Well, the internet's not around, so you can't YouTube it, even though most of us would. You're going to check out the manual. You're going to read it and go, oh, okay, so that's what I do. That's how I do it. That's the kind that it takes. This is realistic as all shit. I like that they brought back the schematics. So I'm going to learn that. You also get experience for learning schematics, which makes sense because you get more experience. Now, you can make the junk turret. Unfortunately, it does take the workbench, which does suck. Junk turret parts, which I believe you could just find or craft, I believe. No, you can't craft them. You have to find them. Interesting. Does take forged iron, duct tape, polymer, springs, which is understandable. And, of course, can be fired and reloaded like a gun. Or you can deploy it on the ground using a secondary action. And it actually just shoots a bunch of shit. So, Tourette's syndrome. Wait, what? Hold on. You're fascinated with junk turns. Learn to use them and craft better ones. Science project. Ooh. So it actually improves them. No, that's just Tourette's syndrome. I said Tourette's syndrome, not Tourette syndrome. Oy, oy, oy. Anyways. Enough of my rambling and ranting there. Let's go talk to this person. Why are you walking in place? Alright, another bug. Definitely still the build, the early build.
Thank you.
Can you help me with my, you didn't finish the question, and I don't want to know what my answer was. No sell price. Yeah, there's going to be no sell price on anything. Lockpicks sell for a lot. Lockpicks sell for fucking 10 apiece. 20 apiece. Oh my god. Alright, that's kind of cool. Duct tape sells for 5 only, which is annoying, because duct tape, as we all know, is priceless during the apocalypse. Cloth frag. Does anything else sell for anything? I don't think so. No, nothing sells for nothing. Okay. Secret stash, what do you got? Ooh, I got a double barrel shotgun. Oh, that's right, I forgot they added a bunch of shit. So they added other weapons to the game. They added and they changed a couple things to the game. Like now there's it's called an iron crossbow. I don't know if they have a compound crossbow now or what, but sniper. Learn to control your breathing. Oh, that's just different volumes. Batters up. Cool. They did put the here, let's go take a look at weapons and see if they have a baseball bat. Because I would love to get a baseball bat. I always thought the baseball bat would be probably a priceless tool / weapon in the zombie apocalypse. So everything looks so different. Steel arrowhead actually looks like a broadhead, which is nice. Armor piercing 7.62 rounds. Nice. And a really nice double barrel shotgun. So they got a bunch of other cool things on here. Now normally I would just spawn a bunch of shit in and try it all out just to see if I think it's worth a shit, but I'm not going to do that this time around. I wouldn't mind actually playing through it and seeing how it goes.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Cool. Can I kill you? It doesn't make the invincible sound, so I don't know. Anyways, regardless of all that, let's see. Did he have... Oh, hi. Get back over here. Come here. Come here. Here you go. Yeah, come on. What are you gonna do? Stab you in the cooter. In the boob. In the face. Yeah. Bring all y'all on. As long as he's open. Alright. Enough of me rambling there. Oh, he's got an untouched one. Give me something good. Springs. I'll take the springs. Okay. Of course it's destroyed. Yeah. Always a bummer when you find a destroyed forge early on. Sure, we'll grab the animal fat. Why not? I think that's that. So I think that's kind of the gist of the stuff here. So yeah, I'm glad that it came out. However, I am also not too enthused. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, I know you guys probably want to see me play it because that's honestly what most of my channel is. The 7 Days to Die, that's what I'm essentially known for, is doing that plus XMLs and all that stuff. So I'm hoping that within the next couple of days I should have more XMLs out there. I don't want to get too crazy on it though, because as you guys know, whenever a new build is released, the XMLs most likely have to be gone through and redone. So I'm hoping that I don't have to go through and do that, but I think that's actually going to do it for this episode, guys. I just wanted to do a quick one just to kind of let you guys know where I'm at with the game. You know, like, part of me wants to love it again, part of me wants to jump back into it, and so on, but the other part of me is Still burnt out on it. Still kind of just bleh. Like, I like the game, but I'm just not as into it as I guess I once was. I guess that's really what it comes down to. Nothing has re-sparked my joy of it. Like the previous, like going into Alpha18, there was, you know, Alpha18 had so much shit to it. They revamped the melee system. They redid a bunch of shit. They introduced new vehicles. You know, they got rid of the schematic system. They got rid of the, you know, the whole, here's a level 525 shotgun, or here's a 524 shotgun, and you know, here's all this other shit like that. Here's a bunch of gun parts. You know, they got rid of a bunch of stuff, and they did a bunch of stuff that I thought was kind of nice. At the same time, I didn't really care for them getting rid of the gun parts, because that was kind of annoying, because that was kind of a cool thing. But at the same time, it was just a big change. Right now, in that they just, it's almost like they cheated out. They put a high-res pack in. They changed a couple things, and they literally imported shit from different mods, like Ravenhurst and whatnot. So it feels like they took the cheap way out, in my opinion. I guess that's just the way that I see it from my perspective. So anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, click on subscribe if you want. Click on the notification bell where you can be an episode whenever it is released. I do ARC videos as well, and of course I do play other games, but those are the main ones that I record, so really the main ones that people just watch. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and take it easy.